Yeah. I finally got the right button this time, guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys.
Much.
So, if you can, sorry we were having little difficult problems there. I don't know what was going on. Nothing like a restart of the computer to make it work again.
But it happened. It worked.
So every now and then you just got to like go and hit the Mac, and then it'll restart and it's good to go.
You got to smack the Mac.
Yeah, you got to, I don't know, you take a bite out of it. You know, that's probably why they have a bite inside the whole
on the
apple
thing.
right there. I bet you, I mean, that's probably the reason why the guy was like, yeah, every now and then I have to bite this darn thing because, man.
There you go.
But yeah, so we are April 16th, and today is Tuesday, like always. And we started a little late, but we'll catch back up here, guys. So once again, if y'all can hear us, guys, click on the screen there. Let us know that y'all can hear us. And I'm going to make sure that the volume's working good. Sounds good to me.
Shout out to Rosalinda Gonzalez. What's up, prima?
What's up, Rosalinda? San Angelo? No, that's Midland, Odessa.
West Texas. We'll just say the whole general area of West Texas.
Wait, what is that considered? Just West Texas, but or is it like a little spot, or what is that considered?
I don't know.
So why do they call it West Texas if it's north of us?
I guess
because
so west of somebody.
we got to say northwest, but they got to say, people in San Antonio got to say west.
I guess if you're just like looking at the map, not really, you know what I mean, like worrying about where we are, maybe. I don't know. I'm bad at geography, so I don't know.
All right, guys.
It's like saying California is east of us.
All right, guys. So we have.
I'm doing the northeast.
So we got Ray in the house. What's up, Mr. Ray?
Howdy, it's been a great week. We're here again. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Already, we got Miss Crystal in the house.
Bueno. ¿Cómo están? I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I was on tour.
I know.
And then we got Sylvia in the house.
Hello, everybody.
And then we got Miss Gabriella, a.k.a. Ellie.
Hello.
And
so it's, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle?
Right?
Yes.
And then L.
And then L.
And then L. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that makes. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
You're going off my niece. So I have a niece named Gabriella.
Oh,
Gabby. So
you
that's
know,
why.
I don't know what it is why I can never say names right. I can never ever say names right. Like I could be like with somebody and they're like David or something, and I call them like something else,
Wait,
and they're
is this
like,
why you call me by a different name all the time?
oh yeah. Hey, so I actually went to therapy today, and the therapist guy
for calling people different names.
I was actually there with
the therapy.
I was there with the therapist, and the therapist is all working on my arm and everything, and he turns around and he's hey Sarah, so and Sylvia, could you imagine if I had an ex-girlfriend named Sarah and Sylvia knew about it? She'd be like, what he just call me? Did you come here with Sarah?
I'm who the F is Sarah? What the heck?
It'd be over.
Yeah, instantly. Yeah, so actually we wanted to bring you in and talk to you a little bit about everything that you got going on, and introduce you to my fan base that's out here, and my people that follow us, and then of course Ray's out there and everybody's. But we wanted to kind of get with you on everything that you do here. I know that I was researching you and doing a lot on it, and I wanted to see exactly who you are, what you do out here. I know you're a family mom. I see that you, and one thing that I am is a water person. I don't know if you ever see my podcast, but I'm a water person. I love water, and I saw that y'all. Yeah, I see a lot of water in y'all's thing going on there. Yeah. I'm not a fortune teller or a past teller, but I see it. I see the water going on. So there was some aquariums and some water, some beaches that y'all go out to, and that's really cool. So I really like to get for people to know who you are, and then so they can actually connect with you and know exactly, hey, this person ain't out here to run or anything like this. Person's actually to do business and do stuff with people, and so. I know that you started off in the TV radio world, and you were doing what was that actually? You were doing marketing, or
yeah. So I started off as like the marketing director. So I would do all the events for the radio station, and then I kind of made my way up to be business manager, and then corporate business manager, and sales manager, and all the things in between. But I was in my early 20s, and I'm like staying at the studio, till 7:30, and I'm like, whose life am I living? This is
Yeah.
not what.
Yeah.
This is not my plan for myself. So, you know, I had a little bit of a quarter life crisis where I'm like, who am I? What am I supposed to
Understandable.
be doing?
Very understandable.
And I went to cosmetology school. Just
Yeah.
like complete, you know, 180 of what I was doing. But when I was in school, permanent makeup's been around forever, but it was just, you know, showing up a little bit more and more and more. And I have, you know, I went to school for art. And so it's kind of like the best of both worlds for me, the cosmetology side and the art side. And yeah, as soon as I got my hands in doing permanent makeup, I'm like, oh, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's like really like a very good thing here, because it's so weird, because most people start off their lives and they think, oh, because I chose this, that's it. I have to do this for the
stuck
rest of
with
my
it.
life.
Yeah.
And, you know, people that are coming out of like high school and stuff, they're like, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to be a nurse. And then they start the field, and then they're like, hold on, I do not want to change somebody's diaper. And then they're like, okay, I don't want to do this no more. And then they're like, can I just go away from this and go to something else?
I went to school for all this time for this. I'm stuck in what I'm doing, and I meet a lot of people like that just, you know, they're like, oh yeah, I do this, but I don't really like it. I'm like, well, find something that you like.
Yeah, and that's the big deal. Like, you gotta do the thing that you love, because this is for the rest of your life. This is something that's gonna be going on forever. Like, I mean, and I mean, it's really crazy, because like a lot of people tend to, you know, think it's just that's it. So I mean, you're one to actually say nope. I went to this. The market world was great. I can tell that you probably did amazing, because you were there. You said 5 years or more.
Yeah, probably a little over 5 years.
Yeah, so that means you had an interest in there, and it was kind of, you know, it was great.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the money was nice, and in my early 20s, I got to travel all over the place and kind of meet a lot of people, but yeah, it was just not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now you started your own business, and what's the actual name of this?
Inked by L.
Ink by L. Okay, so Ink by L. Me personally, sitting back thinking about this, you know, to all my people that are like watching right now, they're like, Ink by L. She does tattoos?
Yeah.
Is she what kind of
technically, yeah, that's what I do. Not the type of tattoos you'd think, though, but
okay, so this is a different style of tattoos, right? So what is it what is your specialty on?
So I do cosmetic tattooing. So like the eyebrows, the eyeliner, lips, freckles, scalp, like all the cosmetic side of tattooing. But yes, it is a tattoo. I have women come in all the time, and they're like, I want my brows done, but I don't want a tattoo. I'm like, well, technically,
Yeah. Well,
it's a little bit of a tattoo, but
that's what I do.
But yeah, I do like the hyper realistic brows, and so it just looks very, very natural and soft, and
That is awesome.
yeah.
So the lip thing, that's with ink?
Yeah.
Hold on.
All of it.
How in
All
the
of it.
Hold on. How do you get the ink? You know what I thought whenever I was looking up the pictures, I was all, oh, she does those
Lip filler.
Yeah, lip fillers, so she make her lips big. So I was all
No.
like, do I need my lips big? So the tattooing is like you're gonna draw the lips in, or how does that like actually?
So I mean, it used to just be like the lip liner that women would get as a tattoo, but now it's the entire lip. So it's the full color of the lip, and you can do a lot of things, you know, different tones, and then if someone has really dark tones in their lips, you can neutralize them so they're softer. There's a lot of different
That
variations.
is so
I think.
cool.
And is it permanent, or is it like semi-permanent?
It's all semi-permanent.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the only thing that's technically permanent pigment would be my eyeliner, but everything else is semi-permanent.
Okay.
So it lasts, depending on the service, around 3 years for everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then they just come back for like a color boost, and then I see them again in 3 years.
like a retouch type of thing.
So the eyebrow thing, that's a tattooed eyebrow on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna
Are
so
you freaking out?
Yeah, well, I was, because mine are getting a little light here, so I was thinking about getting them, darkening them up or something. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you know what happens now, right?
What's that?
Every time you go to a restaurant or you're at a business, you're gonna be looking at.
I know.
Everyone's
real
eyebrows.
I know I already know that gonna happen. I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I was actually looking at y'all's. I was like, which ones are real here?
Yeah. My husband does it all
mine are
the
real.
time.
Hold on. Oh, there it is.
Mine are real.
Mine, I got them done probably about 2 years ago.
This
Yeah.
the tattooing.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So whenever you got them done, did that hurt or like?
No, not
How
at
long
all.
does it take?
It took me like, shoot, I can't even remember, but I know it was a
Couple
while,
hours.
like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
So do you use like an anesthetic or like a spray?
Yeah.
Or?
So I use a topical numbing, and so my clients are really, really comfortable the whole time. Some of them fall asleep while I'm tattooing them, and takes.
I
mean,
need my touch up already though.
an hour. Hey,
I'm
let me
having to
know.
color.
I'm here.
There we go.
It takes me an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Do you do
Yeah.
microblading?
Yep.
The same thing.
Yeah. So I do, microblading, powder brow, ombre, everything, all of it.
The microblading's a little different though, right? Don't you put like a cut?
Yeah,
with
so
the-
that it's called microblading. It's not actually a blade. It's just a small row of needles. But yeah, I'm
Oh.
drawing in hair strokes for each person. So
Because the ones that I seen is like with a little blade.
yeah.
Is that
It looks
the
like a
same
blade.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, that sounds so convenient. Like not having to, like
You
I
just
think
wake
that's
up
what.
with
Yeah,
makeup.
that's
Yep.
probably what takes the longest when I do
first
makeup.
got them,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I was like, because that was what takes me the longest. I was trying to figure them out. Like
Right,
on,
yeah, me too,
Adam
yeah.
Sandler, that movie. I got botched. No, I didn't.
For real though, that's what
need a
takes me the
touch-up.
longest.
Yeah.
So
That-
now I have to freaking do them again, like color them in. So I
Yeah.
gotta go get a touch up. Soon, real
Mhm.
soon.
That
Yes.
is so cool.
Yeah, so that's a pretty cool thing that I actually trying to fix this one screen real quick, and I think I just got it. Cool. Yeah, so I know that you actually got into another thing that's going on as well. You have of course, this is coming up to your. How long have you been in business with this company here?
So in my current place, I've been 1 year. So it'll be my 1 year anniversary. But I've been doing all of this since 2017. Yeah.
Thanks.
So with this business is going to be your first year going,
Yeah.
and then you're having an anniversary.
Yep. An
thing.
anniversary party / fundraiser this Saturday.
Cool.
4 to
So
6.
so tell us about
Come.
this. So tell the fundraisers right here, guys, on the side right here to the side of us. So if you're actually looking at it, you could tell what's going to be going on. When is the event?
So it's this Saturday from 4 to 6.
4 to 6 this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Cool,
yes,
cool.
yes.
So actually, Ray, if you want to get in with it on her get some questions going on with everything, and so there you go.
So as you were when you were younger, were you the type of kid that would like, maybe do stuff like on dolls? Like did you growing up? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
did you used to practice like on dolls and then
No,
later
I
on decide,
wouldn't.
hey, that's what I want to do?
Yeah, no, I mean, when I was younger, I always remember drawing. I was always very much into art. And then, in high school, junior high, I would do everybody's like hair and makeup for prom and homecoming and all that kind of stuff. But I never practiced on dolls.
On
no.
dolls.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
curious. I was curious about that.
Cutting Barbie's hair and everything. No, I never did that.
So at what age group do you start doing like eyebrows and stuff like that?
So
like the tattooing.
in the state of Texas, legally it's 18 because it's a tattoo.
Oh, okay.
If someone has some sort of health conditions, alopecia, we can do it under the age of 18, but we have to have like doctor's orders kind of for that.
And that's in the state of Texas.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that is cool.
And
Yeah,
you
'cause I
you
have
do
to.
all this from your office.
Yeah, in the studio.
Where's your studio located?
So I am at 5520 Everhart Road. It's right next to Kiko's. Literally, I can touch the wall of Kiko's.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
It smells so good in the morning when I get there.
Yeah, Kiko's is right there on Everhart. So So we were actually talking earlier about where your location's at. So Kiko's, for the people that don't know, there's Hunan Express, there's Taco Bell right there. Man, we're just talking about all these foods.
I know.
Yeah, you know
Now
how
we're
that
gonna
goes.
get hungry. We're gonna get
Yeah,
hungry.
you already know how that goes.
There's
So-
a there's a snowball there too.
Oh,
Right.
no, there's no snowball.
No.
There's a
That
snowball.
that's been gone forever,
Really?
Yeah,
buddy.
it's not there anymore.
Your age is showing, buddy. Your age is showing big
My
time.
bad, my bad.
So, with this Saturday's event, this is going to be your first event, the first annual event of it, and I hope that this is not the last one.
Yeah,
So this is going
yeah.
to be something big that comes every single year. So everybody can start writing this down on the annual thing.
Jot
But
it down.
so the fundraiser is actually going to be it's going to be for helping for mammograms, right?
Yeah. So there's a local nonprofit called the First Friday, and they are a breast cancer awareness nonprofit, and they actually help local women, because there's a lot of nonprofits around that, they disperse the money to wherever, but this one specifically, they help women in and around Corpus. So it's very,
And that's
very
something
cool.
that's very important because my mom is a breast cancer survivor.
Yeah.
You know,
So in my studio, I also do 3D areola tattooing. So that I started doing probably 2.5 years ago, and it's just really become a passion of mine. I do it for free for cancer survivors, and so it's just anything I can do. And it's so heartwarming and so like fulfilling to be able to help heal them,
Yeah.
give them, if that's what I can do, then I'm all for it.
That is awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you for that.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you. I
really
appreciate that. Yeah.
So for the ones that are dealing with breast cancer, and they did, I believe it's some kind of switch that they had to do, or
a
transplant thing.
mastectomy, yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know the whole terms of it,
Yeah.
but so if they wanted to get the 3D print, they could just reach out to you.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
and is there like a wait time going on right now? Is there
So I'm booking into June right now.
oh wow, that
Yeah.
that is awesome.
Super thankful for blessed,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
when I went out on my own, I used to work in another studio, and when I went out on my own, it was a little nerve-wracking, because I'm like, I know I have clients here in this studio, but on my own, are those people going to want to stay with me?
Yeah.
Did they go see me just because it was in the other studio? Like, it was, definitely nerve-wracking, but I've had so much support from the community. It's overwhelming, like in the best possible way. So,
wow, that's
yeah.
that is like so amazing. I mean, this is something that to be honest, you could be making a lot of money with this,
Oh.
and that is so amazing that you actually opened your business, and not only your business, your talent.
Your talent, your skills.
that is
yeah.
amazing. And like I said, I did some I was doing some research on you, and I seen your videos out there. I saw your pictures out there. Wow, that is some really amazing work that you're doing out there, and that for the people that are actually needing the service done, guys. I mean, she's, like I said, guys, she's right there on Everhart. She's in Corpus Christi.
Mm-hmm.
This is she's local here. She's not this big old franchise company that's
it's just
that's
me.
yeah, it's her, and she's doing it all. And I mean, what business here, guys, do you know of that is actually really helping out at the community? This is major help out. This is a major deal. This organization that the thing you're doing Saturday for the fundraisers,
Yeah.
you won't believe, and this is just going by my Facebook, because I network with a lot of people, and I talk with a lot of people, and I get a lot of messages, and I get a lot of messages, and they tell me, hey, I'm going through this issue, I'm going through something, and I don't have money to do this. I don't have money to do there's therapy, there's the mammograms, and there's all this stuff, and I am a high risk, and I'm and this is kind of something that's really amazing, and I'm very glad that somebody here in Corpus that's where they could reach out to and actually get it done.
Yeah, and the ladies from the First Friday program are gonna be at the event, so if there's anybody watching or listening tomorrow, whatever, that needs services, come to the event, because they will be there. You can talk to them, they will give you information, and they really help women. It's they're just a really group.
What is the name of that group?
First Friday.
First Friday. Okay. First Friday. So the first Friday will be out there. I saw that you have somebody else going to be. You have some vendors coming out there.
So I've had a lot of donations for the event because I'm raising money. So a lot of donations for auction and raffle. But there's going to be another girl out there. She does. She has a mobile lip bar, so you can create like lip gloss and lip tints at her little station. It's such a cute little thing that she has, but hers is Poppin' Natural.
Poppin' Natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to stop by there.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stop by there.
So you can actually create your own color.
So you create your own like lip glosses or lip balms, and you can kind of add tints to it and different little like scents and that kind of stuff.
Wow.
But it's all natural stuff, so it's really
Ray's
cool.
like, I'm there.
Yeah.
Saturday, what time?
It's gonna be there at your
4 to
place?
6. Yes.
The event on
she-
Everhart?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is cute.
What's
I
the
like
address?
that. I like that idea.
5520 Everhart Road.
5520.
55.
All you got to do is
All
look
I
up.
remember is by Kiko's.
Right
I know
next
where
to Kiko's. Yeah.
So it's gonna be right before Holly. Like if you're going down Everhart towards Holly, right before Holly. So you're gonna see all the people out there. There's gonna be people out there, and then are they gonna have like you're gonna have any food out there? You're gonna be doing any trailers out there?
No, I don't have any food trucks right now. I was just gonna have little like hors d'oeuvre stuff inside the studio.
love hors
and some
d'oeuvres.
drinks. Yeah, snacks.
You know?
Those will be next door.
Are there snacks?
Oh yeah, you got all the food next door. You got everything right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really cool. So with the, I got to get into this part with the whole tattooing world.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a one that just like the way we were having this a while ago, malfunction here? Have you ever had it where like, oh my God, nothing's going right, I'm gonna have to stop, I'll have to come back and do this another time? Or
I haven't. Thank
No?
goodness.
Thank
I
goodness.
haven't.
Knock on wood, yeah.
Yeah, knock on
You
wood.
know, and I
One
know.
brow.
The gun don't
Where is it?
work. Or
Yeah, no, yeah. You only have one eyebrow today. No,
come back tomorrow.
I don't. Sorry, I
I'm
haven't.
not open till June.
Yeah.
Come back
Good
for the
luck.
other one.
No, I haven't. Thankfully, I've never had that happen to me, and
You know what? One
that'd be
time,
scary.
whenever I had my cell phones, we had planned this big old deal. We're like getting ready for this big old event and everything. We had the big franchise company coming in, the reps and everything, and then they get there, and I kid you not, all of our internet was off. So they're like, okay, y'all ready? You know, let's start doing this. You know, start hustling. You know, and everything. And like, okay, so we started putting it out there, and then people start coming in the door, and they're like, how come they're not acting weird? And I'm having be in the back. I'm all like, we're waiting on something on here, man. They're like, well, what's going on? Can you tell us? And I'm like, oh no, we're still working on everything. We're trying to figure it out. You know, whatever. And then all of a sudden, the main corporate guy comes up and says, hey, I see like a line of people out here, and I see nobody with phones. What's going on here? I said, all right, I'll tell you, man. Our internet's down. He's all like, for what reason? I'm all, I don't know yet. I'm trying to find out.
Yeah.
But it's not that I didn't pay it. I promise I paid it. And they're like, no, okay, all right. So that was a big one that happened for me there. But yeah.
So being that you're only in Corpus right now, do you plan to expand later on?
I mean, right now I don't have any plans of that. I would, if I could get in with some like plastic surgeon's office, I definitely would travel to do the mastectomy tattoos, the 3D areola. But I'm good and quaint. My family's
For
all
now,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So also what I also wanted to touch base on. Hold on here. I got a little bit of notes here. So the Corpus. Oh, were you born and raised here?
Bishop. So
Bishop.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're born and raised here.
I'm here.
What Bishop is what, about 25 minutes, 30 minutes away?
Yeah, like 35 minutes from here.
Hey, but Bishop is starting to grow. I see that they've been doing a lot of stuff. They've been getting a lot bigger and a lot more attractions going out there. There's been a lot of it going on out there. But yeah, so Bishop is your hometown.
Badgers.
Badgers.
Is that where we ate the barbecue at?
Yeah.
When we went to the football
Actually, yeah. Oh my God.
that barbecue's so good.
They got
good.
they got a barbecue that's there. That's, oh my God, it's so amazing.
I think
Yeah,
they
but-
started off as a trailer, and then now they have a restaurant in Bishop. And
Oh, very
my
cool.
goodness.
Yeah.
yeah, it's so delicious.
I'll have to look it up next time I go there.
For sure.
Yeah. So
So what are your hours at your shop?
Um,
Or is it basically kind
it's
of
by
an
appointment
appointment?
only.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's by appointment only. I try to work mostly when the kids are in school because that was kind of my reasoning for opening it. Was I wanted to be there a little bit more for my kids and the family.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
if they're in school, I'm working.
Absolutely.
So do you accommodate like maybe house calls?
No. Mm-mm.
No.
No, it's illegal to do that.
Really?
But yeah, I have to. My studio has to have a tattoo license, and so wherever you,
Gotcha.
oops, yeah. I mean, I
That's why
won't
they
do it.
didn't.
Yeah,
That's why they screwed up on my. Damn it.
That's why it took so long.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And I know, like, so anytime we get presented with a guest, you know, that is similar to you, to your story, I never get tired of saying this. So just, I'm all for woman power.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so proud of you, entrepreneur, and just, you know, with the kids and just moving forward. I know you're
you.
family oriented, and then you're giving to the community. It's just, it doesn't stop, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
It really warms my heart up. It really does. So
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm all about supporting other women in business, and I mean, even other brow artists or girls that are in permanent makeup, I don't see a competition with them. You know, like we are all in this together, and there's enough business for everybody. I'm not.
Right.
Is that
room for everyone. There's
is
room
that a
for
very
everyone.
competitive business here
There's
locally?
a lot of brow artists here. Yeah,
Okay.
there really are. And for the most part, I mean, I've kind of reached out to a lot of them and say, hey, you know, if you ever want to meet up for coffee or dinner, you know, like I'm here. I'm ready for it. And
Yeah, that's
know,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that says a lot about, you know, your character and your integrity. You know, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
That is awesome.
I mean, I think it's important that we all support each other, and you know, like
I agree. Yeah.
like you're saying, what if I run out of something? I'm like, hey, do you have this pigment? You
Yeah,
know, like you know, I
sure.
think that would be cool. But
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Being in the business world, it doesn't always work out that
yeah,
way. Though.
no, yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't always, and I'm glad that you're for that, and then with the whole being a woman in the business, you know, that's kind of another thing that I'm gonna eventually come up on.
What is it?
The whole how come they don't do men in business? It's always every time that
women in business.
every time I see it, women in business. Well, what's up with
Okay, first of all,
No.
men, we've discussed this already before. Men have all the privileges already. Okay, so when we have
Here we go.
someone,
No
Yeah,
comiences.
but
Here we go.
statistically, women have all the buying power. So
True.
you know,
Don't get him started.
Yeah.
we're real strong
that's
in
why.
that.
That's why,
Why do
I'm
y'all
like,
women didn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I support women and anything, you know, any endeavor, any business, anything, you know, that we do, that we attempt, and because it really is a man's world, you know, and so we're here.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
It really is my world. I mean, it is a man's world. Yeah, no, but yeah. So, another thing that I kind of wanted to get into the conversation of on everybody here, business wise. So I get approached a lot by, you know, a lot of people, and they're also I want to start a business. I want to get into business, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get this done. I have a plan. I have, you know, this amount of money.
Like an idea, you mean?
Yeah, I got an idea.
What they want to do.
and I want to do it, but I'm scared. And my words to the person who's out there, do it. Like get involved with it. Just, you know, I mean,
That's the hardest part is taking
Just
your first
taking that
step.
step. Yeah.
I mean,
I can imagine.
I know that you've been in business for forever already. You know, your DJ service. I mean, just imagine never being able to actually take the final step to get it going and everything. I mean, what do you have to help them understand it? You know, and maybe somebody's listening right now and they're actually thinking about starting up the business, and this is your eye opener. This is like, hold on, I was really thinking about starting this business, and now they're just talking about it.
I always remember my first gig, man. The first gig that I got hired to do by myself. I just remember standing there and everybody's just looking at me, and I'm like, okay. close your eyes. And
For everybody naked.
No, I
forgot what
remembered
movie that
what they
was.
told me when I started radio. Close
He's
your
like,
eyes. They
"No."
can't see you anyway. Just go with what you do.
Yeah.
Do it, and you're gonna do it right.
Yeah,
30
I mean,
years later, I'm still here.
Yeah.
that's exactly what I agree with too. I mean, and the crazy thing is, if I would have never just did it, I don't know exactly where I would stand with it. What about you, Crystal? I know you've done business and you've been all over the business world.
Entrepreneur herself.
Crystal
You
Rose.
just gotta do it, like you said. Who cares? Just I think what the problem is with a lot of people too is they care about what people think.
They get
Like, oh, that's
intimidated,
not
maybe?
gonna work. Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
They're influenced by others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's,
Negativity.
and then it becomes an
and stuff.
insecurity, and they're like como se agüitan, like they're just like, no, just do it. If that's what you want to do, just do it.
Yeah.
It's either you can at least say you tried.
So with that like being said, like the I recently had one come to me and they're like, look, I just pulled out, my 401k on this and I got, so much money and I really want to start this business, but I'm scared to do it. And my words to them were, look, if you don't do the business, you're going to use that money. That money that you have, that you just grabbed, I'm pretty sure you're going to say, man, I sure do need a new washer and dryer, and you're going to use it. So why not invest it in something that you can actually, profit off of it? And, I mean,
Make your money work for you.
it's going to be a headache.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem. You're going to have to be there 24/7. You're going to have to, hustle. But the outcome could be major for you. I mean, you just don't know what you're getting. A person had told me one time, they were like, hey, I want to open up this business. And the business was decorating kids' parties. And I was all like, decorating kids' parties. I didn't tell them anything. But in my head, I was like, I don't know if, that's going to be something that's going to be in demand. I'm more like, hey, I'm going to go get my decorations for my kid. This is my kid's party. I'll go get it myself. And then all of a sudden I talked to her again and she's all like, man, I'm really thinking about doing them. And in my head, I'm going to push you and I'm going to say, do it, just do it. I don't know what the benefits of it was. And then I talked to her again, said, did you do it? She's all, yeah, you haven't seen my stuff? And I said, no, what are you doing? And she's all, I'm in the valley. And I'm like, I'm blown up. I got like 5 different buildings. I decorate at this buildings. I do, on Saturdays, I do the Peter Pipers for like 5 different people. I'm all like, hold on. This business that you're talking about, is it like really successful? She's all like, are you being serious? I'm all like, I mean, how
like,
good
hold
is
on,
it?
Sylvia,
She made it
Let's
happen.
start decorating.
I know, right?
Go
Yeah.
buy the balloons.
You got to make it happen for you.
Well, and then I thought about it and I was all like, there's a job for everybody and there's a business for everybody because, and once again, most people, they're like, the guy who's in the restrooms, putting the cologne on you and, all that stuff. And they're like, why would he be there for? Hey, that's his business and he's making money. He's making really good money. And most people are like, he can't make that much. Ask him.
And
Ask the guy how much money he's
And the
making.
business is coming to him. He's not going to the business.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And they're coming in herds because they got to go to the restroom.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but no. So that one person that I'm talking about, man, they blew up. I mean,
Yeah.
they
remember
man, I kid you not. I messaged them again. So like years down the road, and how's it going? Oh man, I got my own business now. I got my own buildings. I done blew it all
That's
up.
so awesome.
And until I said, so how do you do it? She's all, the characters change every month. Every 2 months they change. So like, it's not the same thing. It's like, oh, now it's this one. And no, now it's this one. And this one, I want princesses. And I want this one. And I was like,
Yeah.
But I was
the
like,
old characters always come back. Can you imagine how many times she's done Mickey Mouse
right? I mean, could you?
or Minnie Mouse or
Yeah. So yeah. With that being said, what do you think about them? The ones that are like, should I do it or not? Should I?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a little scary to to go out and do something. But I think if you do your research and you get, there's programs that will help you. Like the Del Mar has a small big business program, and they will help you for free. They'll help you with your business plan. They'll help you apply for loans or grants. And it's, if you do your research, you can find people that will help you.
The help is out there.
Yeah,
the support.
definitely.
Wow,
definitely.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
So they could reach out to Delmar. See, I mean, that's the whole reason why, Sylvia always tells me, how come you talk to everybody? How come you? Because you just don't
never
know
know.
what you're gonna learn. You don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I learned that you can tattoo lips. I know you can, and this is something that I'm way older. I should know all this stuff already. But every day I learn something new. And what do you think about on business about them taking the lead?
Well,
You're actually one that wouldn't jump into business.
Right.
So what do you actually see from their side on this?
Yeah. So the business side, like entrepreneurship and just I say math because there's a lot of math in business. I'm just not that person. But if I've learned anything from Scott is that you got to follow your dreams, and just if they're like you mentioned as well, if you know what you're doing, you're good at it, you've got something to offer, then that's already gonna sell. And so now you just have to kind of align everything and just move forward, take that step, and we started off really young, and we started, I say we, but he started selling, anything that
we can't mention all that stuff.
selling whatever he could get at wholesale, then we would flip it. We would flip cars. We would do all, and then we got into the cell phone business. And I, like Crystal said too, a lot of people came to us and they're like, "What are y'all doing? You're wasting your money. What is it that you're trying to do? It's not gonna work." And even me being his wife, I was like, "Man, is it gonna work? That's our money." And then finally, I was like, "You know what? We're in this together. Whatever happens. If we
I honestly
fall,
feel you
we
just gotta
fall."
stay positive and
Yeah,
manifest it. It's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's gonna work.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Don't
And
think negative.
Yeah, and then we took the step, and like he said, we were there. We were the only two working and you remember, a long time, and we were in business for a good 12 years, doing cell phones, and then now we were able to sell the stores, and we're just kind of doing our own thing. He doesn't own an online business as well, but yeah, it's just. It's just do it.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can explain it. Just do it.
And
Take the risk, do it, and just
So
give it 100%. Put
so-
your heart into it.
So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the jobs that so one time, guys, I was actually I actually started up this business, and I had to. I was going out to San Antonio, and I was dealing with these people, and I went and I actually went into this location, and I told the guy, I said, "Hey man, I'm really thinking about doing the business world, man, but I don't know what I should do." And he's all like, "Well, what are you trying to do?" I said, "Everything and anything." And he's all like, "Okay, so what do you have to invest into it?" And I was all, "Man, I got whatever I can do. I got whatever I need to do." And they're like, "Okay, so are you already set up for to start the business and get the business going, the storefront and everything?" I said, "No, I'm gonna do this out of my car." And he's all like, "Nah, you can't do that, man." And I was all like, "Okay, so then what do I need?" And he's all you need, honestly, is to get the business launched, and then go get your DBA, go down to and he's trying to tell me how to do this. And I'm all like, man, I'm kind of nervous about it. And, I had this money saved up, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I go down to the courthouse and start up my business name, get the DBA. And it felt kind of cool because the first day, like I went and did my DBA, put my name and everything. The first day, all these businesses started calling, "You need a loan? Do you need this? Do you need that?" And I'm all like, whoa.
Yeah, actually, I do.
I got the progress, I got the process going. Okay.
So after you do that, they start searching you. They start looking.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
actually,
It's like a database or
you
something,
you
right?
go and fill it out, and then it goes straight to them, and then they start. They actually just kind of once as soon as they start it, they will actually tell you, "I saw your information on you just started up a business, and I'm all like, yeah. How do you know all this already? And he's all like, oh, whenever you filled out your DBA, it goes automatically to everybody telling it. So they were trying to set me up with credit card machines. They're trying to set me up with the whole works. Like the first day I signed the paper, I ain't even got the building yet. I'm still debating if I should get the building
before you market them.
Yeah, honestly. So and then this is the start of the atomic world. I'm actually at this HEB right here. Mm-hmm. And I've been looking around everywhere, man. Everywhere. Been going everywhere. As I said, coming out of this HEB, and I get to the subway, to the driveway, and the sign's like big, says for rent. I said, And I call the guy, and he's man, I'll be honest with you, man. So many people have called me, man, and no one wants to. They just keep on calling me, and they never come and rent it. So I told him, I said, well, what's the rent on it? And this is back in the day. He's it's gonna be $400 all bills paid. I said, $400 all bills paid. I said, I'm gonna do it. Sylvia doesn't know. I go to the guy. I said, I'll meet you there. He comes up, signed the paper, man. I said, hey, man, I'm gonna pay for 5 months up front, and I'm gonna pay the deposit. He's all like, I'll give you $50 off because you're gonna pay 5 months up front. I said, man, this is really working out. I don't have to put the light in my name. I have to put the water in my name. So I go put the business in my name, and then I go on the computer, man, and learn how to flash phones. Took Corpus by far. I did all the flashing in Corpus Christi, man. There was no other guy flashing here in Corpus. And this was not flashing of cell phones. Flashing of cell phones.
This was like, cell phones were fairly new.
Well, this is when Pocket was out.
Yeah.
This was Pocket and Cricket.
And Cricket, yeah,
so,
when they first came out. Yeah.
So I blew it up, man. I started blowing up the whole flashing. There was nobody doing flashing here. And anybody who's that's watching right now, they'll tell you there's nobody who's doing flashing. Pocket, every single Pocket store was calling me. I had a line of people like if I had the best. I had government cheese there, man. I had a line of people. I would get there at 6 o'clock in the morning. I would leave at midnight.
So for those who don't know, flashing is basically
showing
your shirt,
Mardi Gras
and you get a free phone.
Yeah. So flashing is basically being able to use a Sprint cell phone. It had to be CDMA, right? So
yeah,
Sprint.
What do you know about CDMA?
Sprint, Verizon, anything that didn't use a chip. That's the little that I remember. And so we would get those phones and then flash them, and you'd be able to put Pocket on them or Cricket on them.
It's like unlocking.
Yeah. It's unlocking, but
that's basically what it is.
But since it's CDMA, you're flashing because there's no card.
Yeah, well,
exactly,
the big difference was the Pocket stores would flash the phones. Everybody, you could go get a phone and get it flashed.
They were supposed to be able to do that, right?
No, they could flash them. Uh-huh. But I was a person who could put picture messaging on it. Oh, yeah. You could get internet on it.
Because they could only do the calling.
Yeah, you could only get call and text.
But not all the other features.
Yeah, I would fix up everything else on it. The Blackberries, everything. Yeah, I did it. I did it all. But yeah, guys, so like that's just a little stepping.
Do Blackberries even exist anymore?
Yes. Actually, they
but
just
now they're
touchscreen.
Android.
They're purple berry.
Now they're Android.
Yeah, so if you're thinking about jumping into the business world, that's how it played out. I mean, like literally, that day started it, and
it would have never happened if you would have never taken that first step.
Yeah.
And that was the leap that I needed. And then I will kid you not, I would go and go out there and keep my money together, and then come across something to start up another business and just boom, buy it. And I would come home and Sylvia's like, this is the beginning. She's all like, what did you just do? Like, what did you just buy? Like, why did you just buy this?
You did it again.
That was our income tax. What
yeah.
the heck?
And then.
And you'll catch Sylvia later playing with it, or it's actually really cool.
and then eventually I would go take off. And this is one time, man, I took off and I came back with a limousine, and she's all, what is that?
What's going on?
Are you taking me out?
Honestly, that's what everybody thought.
Do I need to change? What are we doing?
So I bought this limousine. I brought it in, parked it in my driveway, and I'm all like, all right, I bought a limousine. And she's all like, what?
the hell?
Why? What are we doing? And I said, I started up a limousine service. She's all like, hold on, you just barely bought it. What do you mean you started up I said, I'm going to start launching it. And I kid you not, I went and talked to all these buddies of mine, and I'm all like, hey, man, we could
Other
do this.
businesses.
Other business, I could make you VIP. I could, set it
Yeah.
up this way, instead
so you
of.
were Uber before Uber. With
Yeah,
the
Well,
pretty much.
Well, mine was different though. So you would pay me monthly, and you wanted to be a high roller, so you would pay me monthly, and I go pick you up where you're at. Exactly where you're at, go pick you up. And most of the time they'll have 5-6 people in them, and a lot of them wanted to go do marketing, promoting. So I'd pick them up from one place, drop them off at the other one. They started, but they're rolling up in a limo.
Yeah.
So it started doing great. The limo
Take me
started
to
doing
HEB.
great.
All about the entrance. Yeah.
Yeah. And the limousine was doing great. And then one day she comes out and she's all like, where's the limo? So I sold it. She's all like, hold on, we just barely got the business going.
We're done
I said,
with that.
yeah, it's done. We're
On to
done
the
with
next.
it. Let's go on
Who's
to
going
the.
through a phase?
So I would do it. I mean, so if
It's
you're
a
jumping
midlife
in,
crisis.
And we're still like
Yeah.
that. He's
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
even to this day,
Well, I
we,
think-
we jump into things.
Yeah,
and-
some people just have that entrepreneurial spirit and they're just
Right.
like, got it. And if you can make it work, you're golden.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
For sure. I don't have it, but I'm a good support system.
But you support, yeah.
I'm
Well,
good
not
support.
in the
And
beginning.
you need
Not
that,
in the
yeah.
beginning because I was so confused.
But you need that, as an entrepreneur, you
Yeah.
need your person supporting you. Like you can't, I
Yeah,
know my
for sure.
husband does 100%.
Yeah, and
I'm
I.
like, I think I want to do this at the studio. And he's like, okay, if you think it's going to work,
do
let's
it.
do
Let's
it.
do
Yeah.
You see,
so-
and that's the cool thing. That's the amazing thing. I met him, and
yeah.
man, cool dude. I mean, awesome. Like right off the back,
I
I'm
think
like,
so.
I'm all like, and I'm like right off the back, if we connected,
Yeah.
and like I said, I'm a very. Sylvia always tells me like, babe, every time we go somewhere, I feel like we're invited to a wedding. As
yeah,
soon as
I
we,
have this joke
know
because I saw
everybody.
like a meme or whatnot. It's like, yeah, I'm on a plane and I'm there like reading my book. And my husband's over there talking. Well, he's already gonna stand up in a wedding, and he's invited to a quinceañera. Like that's
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
him.
yeah.
And I'm over here like kind of,
Yeah.
because I'm more of like an introvert.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Are all your
Yeah.
clients women?
The majority of them, I do have some men in there.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Men, like, do they do their eyebrows?
They do
or-
eyebrows, yeah. Men
can
do
you put me a
eyebrows.
mole right
and-
here?
Yeah, I mean, I could.
oh,
Eyebrows, scalp. A lot of men
Oh,
get
the
scalp.
scalp.
well, that's
yeah,
that's
we
what
were
I,
talking about that
that's
service.
that was
Yeah.
actually something else.
Mhm.
So, what is that?
The scalp micropigmentation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's basically just like stippling of the pigment on your scalp to give you the illusion of a fuller head of hair. Or if someone is going completely bald, then we can make it look like they have like new hair growth. So just always that buzz cut look.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that is crazy.
How about
Yeah,
can you do like
alright.
mustache?
I mean,
a little
Yeah, probably
goatee.
good.
yeah,
So okay, so like
I've seen it done.
so
Yeah.
like with people that as we get older, we're losing the hair.
Mhm.
You're able to kind of like
Fill it in.
fit.
Yeah. And it looks realistic.
What about like with the people that have like black and gray hair? Like that's kind of like a
You use different variations of pigment colors, so it kind of blends in with everything. And it looks better when somebody has short hair already, when they want that buzz cut. Because if you have longer hair and you're trying to do like the whole like comb over situation, then it's not going to look as realistic
Yeah.
because it maybe look like you put some of that spray powder in your hair,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that is so that
Yeah.
is so. I mean, I kid you
don't
not.
know if there's anybody else in Corpus that does that. I know there's a lot of like barbers that wanted to do it, but I don't know if anybody actually does.
And that's a whole other like ball game, right? Then as far as a barber's concerned, that's a whole
Mhm.
other license and other
yeah, because you'd have to
skill
have a
set.
tattoo license. Yep.
Yeah.
So I have actually a lot of barbers on here that they watching my thing here.
Yeah, for training.
So so let me ask you this: if they were to kind of network with you, would you want to network like?
Oh, for sure.
because,
yeah,
you
I
know-
train people all the time.
Well, they would have to get a different license to do this, right?
Yeah.
So
The actual facility would have to have the license, but the individual person. So tattooing is a little sketch when it comes to licensing because the actual like studio has to have a license. My location has a license, but me as an artist, I don't really have to have anything. I do have tons of certifications because I'm always learning more. There's always new things. If you stop learning, you're already behind. But just like Tattoo Apprentice, like you can bring somebody in and they can just learn from you, but they don't actually have to have the license as long as the facility is sticking by the Texas standards and you're good. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know a lot of barbers out there, and you literally said that there's literally nobody that you know of that do it. I mean, to all the barbers, I mean, this is actually a way to, to take care of your clients and actually get it done. So with the way you do it there, they would have to still go to the barber to shave, right?
Right. For whatever hair that grows in. Yeah.
So, I mean, that would... I'm an entrepreneur, so like I mean, right
You're
off the bat,
light bulb.
yeah. So I mean, I would see it as a benefit to a barber to reach out to you and actually get that set up. So when they do have this issue, hey, this will actually work. This is and then there's still, it's not like they're gonna go to you to go get
the client.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that makes
different services. Yeah, for sure.
that makes a lot of sense. So with that. For a person who has like a head tattoo, is that a way of covering it up?
No.
It won't cover it.
No, you'd have to get that lasered off.
No, but I'm saying like, would you be able to kind of like blend in then or like
no, because then it would be, completely shaded and that's not a realistic look anyways.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So just, questions I got on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. So like, what about,
speaking of lasers, do you do anything like that?
I don't currently. I've looked into it and I'm still that's one of the things that my husband talk about, every other week. We're like, we need to do something like this, but we don't. But I have a few people that I can refer to. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And are you, there in your location, are you the only one that does the?
Yeah, it's just me.
Is it awesome?
All of
so
it's me.
Love it.
So with that, like once again, guys, you're not having to deal with a second person, third person, or fourth person, or any other customer service because the customer service is actually coming from her.
It's literally me. Yeah, I'm messaging everybody all day, all the time. It's just me. Yeah. And I think, with my studio, I think it's the only studio in Corpus that's a private studio that has all of the cosmetic tattooing. There's some that are private, they have the little salon suites that just do brows or whatever, but I do everything. And so I think it makes a big difference when somebody comes in, they feel very comfortable in my studio, and it just, they can lay down and relax and don't have to worry about other people watching them get tattooed.
Right.
And, if they want to bring somebody with them, they definitely can, but yeah, it's just me.
And the pain rate, because I know people are going to be asking.
Yeah.
The pain rate.
Why do you look at me?
No.
I'm a wuss when it comes to pain. I'm a wuss.
The pain rate for like an eyebrow, like compared to like a waxing, would you see them?
You don't feel anything when I tattoo you.
Do you use like a cream or spray?
I use a topical numbing, and then they come in and they numb. That's the first thing I do is put numbing on them. So that sits for like 20 or 25 minutes, and then we would go over, what you want from the tattoo. Like, what is your end goal for your brow? I map out the brow so they get to see. I tell people, like, it's never a surprise. I want you to come in and feel. I don't want you to lay down and then be like, surprise, this is what you have. Like, you have a say in every step of the way, including, shape, color, all of it. And you're very, very, everybody's very, very comfortable. I don't have anybody that's ever in pain. Afterward, it feels like a little bit like a sunburn, just like if you got a tattoo. That's kind of what it feels like. But during, you're super comfortable. I have people fall asleep all the time.
So what about the hair that's already there? You just kind of go over that or around it, or
because we want it to blend in and look as natural as possible. Yeah, and so it's not like the typical tattoo where they shave the area. I leave it there and I work with them because for the most part I want to make the hair strokes blend and flow with their natural hair pattern. Yeah.
So for somebody who's watching that's never done something like this, how affordable is it?
So my fee is $500, and that includes the first and a second session. I don't think I'm the cheapest in town, and I know I'm not the most expensive. But
how far in between are the first and second?
About
session?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Okay.
What is the? I know you said the fee is $500. But what is that actually covering, or what is that?
So that they come in and they have both sessions. So all of the cosmetic tattooing, there's typically 2 sessions for it.
Okay.
Our pigments are formulated just a little bit differently than permanent pigments, and so they're meant to break down over time. So I can't ever guarantee someone that they're going to have 100% retention after the first session. That's why I have my second session, just to kind of define it. If we want to go bigger, bolder, and darker, we can at that point. And then after the second session, they're good for a couple years. So
that is cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think I might go
if
visit you.
If you use girl math, it's basically free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Use
for sure.
You don't have to
With
buy
what you're
makeup
spending on
pencils
makeup
and your
and-
time and everything. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sign her up. Yeah, I think we just spent like what $200-300 and
Just on makeup alone every
Yeah.
time I go. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
yeah. I might have to get mine done too, though. You know, I mean, that's really weird. Like on why y'all probably won't know this. I don't think any of y'all would. But why do men's what is this?
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows start growing all crazy like as we get older. What? What?
Right. They're
like-
like wild and
Yeah, but like
scruffy.
okay, so
and,
like
yeah.
Like
my
nose
whole
hair?
my whole life.
Like nose hair?
genetics.
Yeah.
I don't
Why
know.
is that?
But my whole
I
life.
did notice that.
Just brush them.
No, but check this out.
down.
My whole life, you know, I never had to worry about that. Never was never even a thing. And then I went to the barber one time, and he's hey, do you want me to clean up your eyebrows? And I'm all like, no, what's wrong with you, dude? I'm a dude, man. What's wrong with you? And he's all like, bro, you could clean up your eyebrows. I'm all like, no, man, I'm not cleaning up my eyebrows. But I'm over here thinking he's gonna like,
the way I get 'em.
you know, like
Yeah.
kind of shape them and
Wax,
then, well,
yeah.
well, I mean,
He's gonna
I
pluck
didn't
them.
know what to think, so I'm like, okay, why, man? He's all like, dude, you got this one hair. Can I at least cut this one hair? And I'm all like, yeah, sure, go for it. And he gets it, and I swear to you, he went. I'm all,
Yeah.
what the what? Dude, that probably came from the top of my head. It might have fell right there. He's all, no, man.
It's
Every
attached, yeah.
every time that you've been coming to cut your hair, man, I've been seeing it, and I've been
Stared
wanting
at
to
it the
cut
whole
it. So now, so now it's like custom that as soon as I
You just kind of get them
like do it,
clean.
and
Yeah.
he's all like, okay, got
No,
you.
my husband
Yeah.
gets his done when he gets his hair cut almost all the time, and I'm like, why didn't you let me do it? But then he's like, well, you were busy. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, okay.
He's like,
okay,
I was already
okay,
there.
okay.
so,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So,
interesting.
No, it's more interesting to us because we're like, what the hell
it's
happened?
just part
What is
of,
going on?
it's just part of being human and getting older. Like we do a bunch of stuff too that we're not gonna share.
Yeah, but
like,
y'all don't grow hair on y'all's ears and like
maybe
grow.
some
I mean,
of us do.
Yeah,
But I
well,
mean,
you
like-
just don't know.
You don't know.
Hormone.
And we're not gonna tell you that we do.
Testosterone. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I kind of want to go back to where we here in the beginning, which Saturday is your event coming up, and the event is what is it called? What did you call the event?
My anniversary party / fundraiser.
Cool. Okay. So
Awesome.
so with are you wanting any vendors out there? Are you wanting any?
I mean, if people want to come and set, I'm totally open to that. I've had like Christmas market. I had a Christmas market out there. I've had a few smaller like vendor events indoors. So if somebody's interested and they want to participate, let's do it.
Yeah, that's
for
awesome.
Sure.
Could they contact you? You have a cell phone number they can contact you at?
Yeah. So it's on all of my social media, but it's 361-455-6380.
And we'll actually add this one whenever we re-edit it. We'll add the number on there. What about your for them to be looking for you like on Facebook and on Instagram? Do you have a TikTok? Do you have a YouTube or any of those?
I don't have a TikTok. My Instagram is Links, so it's ELLE and then INKS, and then Facebook is just Inked by L.
Ink bio.
Do you have videos of you like your work, like say if somebody was having the idea to do their eyebrows, maybe they can go look at some of your videos.
Yeah. So I have pictures and videos and all of that on my social
On
media.
social media.
Yeah.
The before and after.
Yeah.
You do have some people saying hi on there to you. Do you got them, Sylvia?
No, it's not coming up for me. I don't know what's going on here.
Beth Donowell said hello.
Yeah.
And then you should have another one, right?
Shauna and Alexander.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
hello.
they're actually on there watching you
Very
right now.
cool.
Yeah, so I know that you do the event coming up here. In the past, you said that you also did a Christmas
Yeah.
event.
Mhm.
This event, the one that you're doing right now, the ones that are coming out for the mammogram thing,
Mhm.
for the ones that want to come out to it,
Yeah.
is there like a list that they need to get on, or is it just kind of show
No,
up?
yeah,
And
just come in and chat with the ladies from First Friday. They'll be there. I'm not sure. I think they're going to have like a table set up with some information that you can get while you're there. So
that's awesome. Yeah, so it's called First Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So First Friday will be out there, and then you said you actually had what was the name of the
Pop In Natural.
Pop In Natural?
Mhm,
Pop In
mhm.
Natural. That's a cool name. That's a really
She's
cool
a
name.
really fun person. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
I could dig that name. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the event is actually going to be off of Everhart, and it's going to be. Will it be inside or outside?
Inside. Yeah. Yeah.
Inside,
my
okay.
studio. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I know we'll be stopping by there.
Yeah, we'll definitely stop by.
Just
know.
for snacks, bro. Really?
Just
No,
for
I can't.
snacks, What's your
I'm gonna
favorite
make-
snack?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make an appointment. So
Yeah, you're gonna get it done.
I think I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
so-
yeah, because she said it doesn't hurt. Now
Well,
it
no, yeah, like I feel I've always heard about it, and like you mentioned, like you just said like I'll be part of the whole process. Like in my head, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in there. They're just gonna be like, do it.
Do
I'm
whatever
like,
you
how do you
want.
like it?
Yeah.
You know.
Have y'all seen those TikToks where they prank the girls that go in there and they're like, okay, here's your eyebrows.
And they
Right
show
before
them
they
and
wipe
they're like
them.
this big. Yeah.
and they're like,
Try
what,
not
you
to
don't
be
like
mean.
them?
Yeah.
And they're like, what the?
Yeah.
They start crying. Someone start crying. And
That's
then
what
they
I
start
would-
laughing.
I
I'd
saw
probably
one
start
where
crying,
this
yeah.
girl was like about to beat up the artist. Like it was not
God dang
not
it.
cool.
I believe you have another person that says hi from mom. Maybe.
My mom. Oh, hi, mom.
Kathy.
That's always cool
Yeah.
when you have
Have a lot
the
of
support out
yeah.
there, and that's
Family, yeah,
that's
for sure.
that's one of
Super
the cool
blessed.
things. Now I'm a animal lover.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do any kind of tattooing on animals,
No.
on dogs or anything like?
No.
My
Is that
dog-
a
That's
thing?
wrong.
My dog has it. My dog. Okay, so
Hold on. What?
so
Oh, wait a
so
minute.
so no,
Turn
let,
it off.
let me
Yeah.
tell you. Let me
You're
explain
gonna
to
get
y'all.
banned.
No, let me explain to y'all before
Cruelty to
y'all.
animals.
My dog got stolen.
Mm-hmm.
They took my dog.
Oh.
My dog was stolen. They took my dog. Well, she's chipped. Well, somehow she's double chipped. Don't know how that is, but she's double chipped.
Yeah.
And
Are you talking about Brisa?
Pressa?
Pressa.
Yes. So the
I'm the one that
dog,
found her.
yeah,
I
she-
remember that.
the dog,
This is
the
so weird.
the
Did
cops
you
are
chip her? No.
the
I chipped her
cops
myself.
the cops are actually there, and they're like, okay, so how can you give me the paperwork for her and all this stuff? And I'm all like, well, here's my paperwork, here's my chip. And they're like, okay, well, they call animal control, and animal control comes out. Well, actually, the cops are, well, animal control can't come out right now, so I don't know how we're going to do this. And I'm all, well, she's chipped. I mean, you can call, around. And they're all like, well, animal control is not available right now. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do this because this dog's in their house right now. This is their dog as of right now. I'm all, no, I have pictures. I have the whole works. I'm like,
This is my
cheese,
dog.
this
Yeah.
is, I put the dog out. And then,
The dog's Facebook page. Yeah.
so
Instagram.
Yeah.
so I go into the paperwork, and I remember whenever they did the surgery for her to be fixed.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
They put a tattoo. They put the date on it. They have everything on there. So I show the officer, look, this is how I can identify. And he's all like, do you know anything? Can you identify her in any way? He's telling the other guy, and he's all like, yeah, it's my dog. I got a picture. Well, you could have taken that picture just a while ago,
Yeah, yeah.
And he's all like, So he goes over there, flips my dog over, and she has
There
a
it
tattoo
is.
with the date of everything. And he's all, well, what made you put the tattoo on the dog? I said, actually, I didn't put the tattoo on the
Yeah.
dog. The company puts the tattoos. So all dogs that get fixed actually have a tattoo with
Really?
their date and everything on them.
He's like, she went and did it
Wow.
behind my back.
I've never.
So how,
yeah.
It's a
so
tribal.
how do you
It's a
explain
tribal.
how do you explain the tattoo that says "I love Scott"?
Yeah.
Oh, she did that one night. She got drunk and left.
When she turned 18, she
Yeah.
went through a phase. So.
She got drunk, went out, and came back, and I was all like, "Where did that come from?"
The little heart with the arrow
Yeah,
shooting through it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's cute.
that was they do tattoo them all.
Well, they probably do that while they're sedated, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
well,
don't feel-
yeah, I'm more than sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm more than sure, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, they do have it. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know,
no.
but I mean, I don't know who does the tattooing. Maybe that's another. See,
Yeah.
like I
That's
said,
another avenue.
I'm an entrepreneur. I deal with it. Like
There you
my
go.
mind goes all crazy with
They
it.
take them to
I-
a tattoo shop while they're all.
Yeah.
Well,
Just tat it real quick, please.
well, no, because the place that we actually got it done at, they only do it on Wednesdays, and it's like from 8 to 12, and I'm more than sure
So
they have
maybe
somebody
bring somebody, yeah.
that comes in from 8 to 12 and does that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just assumed the
That's-
vet did it or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
No,
I didn't even think about,
I don't know if a vet can actually, like,
that it's a different avenue. Yeah.
That's
so that
I don't know.
Wait,
I never heard
what's
of
it-
that.
yeah. Yeah, she has a.
Maybe the vet was going to cosmetic school.
Yeah.
She's
Let me practice real quick.
it's actually green though. Like if you look at her, it's green.
Yeah.
I'm all like, whenever I got her back, I was all like,
She got a
what is that on her
What- what did
stomach?
She got a
do?
prison
Yeah.
tattoo.
Yeah, oh, the cool. She
It's a poke and stick tattoo. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean that's another way of. I mean,
Interesting.
I don't know. I'm always for something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having ideas.
Yeah. So, do you ever do any of the barber shows out there, where you can actually introduce that to the?
I haven't done that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Can you do like take your show on the road? Like say there's a barber convention.
Yeah. That's a.
Can
Yeah.
you use your license? That's what I'm asking. Can you? It's like a catering license when you
Yeah.
have a beer license.
I'd have to get a temporary license
A
through the
tempor- oh,
state.
okay.
Yeah, but you could definitely do that.
Like
'Cause-
set up a booth and stuff.
Mhm.
Because I mean, I don't want to call out myself, but this little.
Yeah.
Hold on, did you say yeah? Well, hold on. Let me
Yes, come see me.
let me zoom
Yeah,
out.
I understand. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, that's another thing that I mean that's something else to look
Yeah,
at into.
yeah.
But yeah, so once again, this Saturday event that's coming up, that's going to be a really big deal there.
Yeah.
Our kids welcome out there for
Oh,
it.
absolutely. Yeah. I'll have my kids there.
Cool,
My kids
awesome.
are always at everything.
Yay.
They're
That's awesome.
That's us too.
That's
Well, our
awesome,
kids
yeah.
are older now.
Yeah.
My
They
son's
they
actually
would get
graduating
so bored.
next month.
yeah.
Yeah.
My son's birthday. Happy birthday going out to Scott Jr.
Scott Jr.
Happy
18.
birthday, homie.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, he's
no.
turning 18.
That's
Every
your
time I see him, I
youngest?
say,
Your youngest,
"Bato."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he's honestly I felt like he was waiting for 18 and then he's like, peace out, I'm moving out. I'm all like,
Yeah, he's
Good
making
luck.
plans to
Yeah.
move out. So
Really?
yeah.
I'm like, okay. I
Oh,
guess.
why?
No, my kids are
Can I go with you?
Yeah, bro.
4 to 16, so I'm still
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in the thick of it. I
Oh,
can't.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, though.
It's
Enjoy
cool
it.
though, yeah.
So do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the older kids like watching what you do, and maybe you're gonna take interest in it later.
Yeah, so we have 4 boys and 1 girl, and she's the oldest, and she's told me already, I want to do what you do.
She's
but
showing interest,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I want her to at least do like esthetician program or cosmetology, like do something to make sure this is what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, I want her to.
Be
I'm
open.
Not,
Instead of
I'm not
jumping
just
into
gonna
it.
hand her, here's all of the tools to do this. I want her to have some life experience
Yeah.
before
That's
she.
a good idea.
Yeah,
Before she
that's
gets
that's
into it.
really good.
For sure.
So what made you on your name? I know it's pretty much goes together,
Yeah.
but what made you pick that name?
That's a good question. I don't know. So when you're in cosmetology school, they one of the things is setting up your social media for your work. And I just picked L. I don't know why, and I've stuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
it's really
growing up-
catchy. I like it. I really like it.
Growing
Yeah.
up, I was always Gabby, and when I got older, when I started in radio, I was like Gabrielle. I'm Gabrielle. I'm this professional.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not professional now,
No,
but
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And then it just switched to L, and people call me L, Ellie. Gabrielle, all the
Gabrielle.
things. I know
Yeah.
they're talking to me.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's I really like the name. I like the whole marketing
It's not
with it.
you know, it's not the typical. You don't hear that often. So
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. And like
you remember it.
and when I was looking at it, like I said, I went and dug in a little bit, and
Yeah.
I did my research on it, and I like the flyer. Whoever did the flyer
That's
for this
all me.
event,
All of it
that's
is me.
that's a very sweet flyer.
Thank
That-
you.
Hello.
All,
Yeah.
I know every aspect of the studio is from my mind. You
That
know,
is
yeah.
and that's what I love. I love marketing. That's my whole my ultimate entrepreneur world is marketing.
Yeah.
That's what I thrive in, and I do best in, and I really love it. And that's whenever I see it, I can acknowledge it and say wow, that's really
it
good.
really makes a big difference. I mean, when I'm training girls to do brows, I'm like, you need to focus on your marketing. Like, let's go through what you should be posting, what you shouldn't be posting. Make sure you have an established portfolio. Like it makes a big difference.
It really does.
Yeah.
And that is cool. I like that you're in every aspect of it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
That-
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, I just lost my wire here.
Lost your mind.
Yeah. So Ray, what you got going this week?
Oh man, I'm gonna start off this week on Thursday. I don't even remember the name of the place I'm playing at Thursday.
Dang it. Welcome to my world. That's me.
Yes.
I never remember. Ever.
I want to start off Thursday there. We'll get that name in a minute. It used to be Ojos Verdes.
Now it's
Oh.
Ojos
It's
Locos.
no vas.
No está aquí or
No
something.
está aquí.
No está aquí.
No
Yeah.
way. Is that what it's called?
There's where I'm gonna be at. Yeah, there's where I'll be at Thursday.
Where's Ray? No está aquí.
No está aquí.
He's not
Not
here.
here.
And then Friday, I'm with Javier Solis and the South Texas homies at
Oh,
the
yay.
location. That's going to be good. And then Saturday, I'm going to be jamming at the Omni for a wedding with Lázaro Perez.
Cool.
And then Sunday, the tradition continues. 4653 Everhart. We're going to be at the ranch.
At the ranch.
AKA Ropers.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's been there. Well, I don't know about
Yeah.
everybody, but yeah.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
been
the-
there a few times.
Everybody. Yeah.
I may not remember all the times that I was there.
Yeah.
I've seen it before.
You passed by.
Yeah, I don't really know what's inside there. but-
You got a radio
Yeah.
call? You got a radio call?
Hey, actually, what the world happened this past week over there?
I don't know. I was only there Sunday.
Well, the day before, they had a lingerie party. What the world is that?
Oh yeah,
This is a club.
they get crazy.
They're getting crazy.
Where was this at?
That was not on Tejano night. I know that. for
Yeah,
sure.
it was the
No.
Hano night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So another what you got? You got
So for myself, on Friday the 19th, I will be playing with Sonora Hechicera in
Yeah.
Fiesta. In San Antonio, they're having the Fiesta.
It's this weekend.
It's this week.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'll-
just 2 weeks.
We'll be playing at the courthouse, and then on the 20th, we'll be in San Antonio at the Botanical Garden. I think it's also for Fiesta, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. With Sonora Hechicera, which is the other band that I'm in. Yeah.
Cool.
And like we said, tomorrow is Scott Jr.'s birthday, and so he'll be king for a day. I don't know what he's gonna want. I think he
Where
wants
are
to
we
go to
gonna go eat?
Houston. I think he
Go
wants to
get
go to
a tattoo.
Houston,
Houston.
and he does want a tattoo, but I don't think we're gonna like.
Well,
Can you help us?
I
out?
can, yeah.
You can get your eyebrows tattooed.
Yeah.
That's
do you do regular tattoos?
I don't do traditional tattoos. No. There's a tattoo shop 2 doors down from me though, GNS. They're
cool.
really great artists in there too. So
Yesterday was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday we were coming from San Antonio, and we stopped at a gas station. This guy had this tribal on his leg. It was like a big old tribal on his leg, but it looked cool.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I was like,
It was like
That's a
it was
good tattoo.
perfect.
Yeah.
It was like perfect. And then he had kind of like your skin color, so it's like boom, it stood out like.
oh, that's another thing. I guess with the tattooing, like the eyebrows and all that, is it recommended? Like, do you work with the colors, or is that how like lighter skin, darker skin?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's a good question.
we there's a lot of different variations of color. I use a lot of different pigment brands. And you really, as an artist, you need to look at their skin undertone and make sure that, you know, you're not pulling red colors from the pigment or blues or whatever the case be, always neutralizing it. But yeah,
Cool.
you definitely have to look at every single part of, of
So I guess like, because my skin's darker, I can still get it done.
no, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. There's nobody that can't. I mean, everybody's,
okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Cool.
I've never turned anyone away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make an appointment with you, and
when
for
you're
sure,
ready.
for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
It don't hurt.
It
at all.
don't
It doesn't.
don't.
No. Yeah.
I'm a chicken,
think
honestly.
it
When it
don't
comes to
hurt at all.
pain, we go get massages sometimes, and it's like he's like, yeah, he wants the deep tissue, and I'm like, I'll get the light.
Yeah.
And
Do
then
feathers.
for real. And with him, you can see him with the elbow, like, and with me, I'm like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels good, but still.
Yeah, I think you know, whenever I have women come in and I'm like, are you nervous? And they're like, yeah, I'm nervous. I'm a little scared. I'm like, that's everybody is.
Yeah,
It's okay. You
yeah.
like, it's a tattoo on your face. Like you
Yeah.
should have a little bit of, you know,
Anxiety about it.
anxiety about it, but you know, as long as you trust your artist and
Yeah. I mean, I have other tattoos, like real
yeah,
tattoos.
yeah,
I'll be okay.
yeah. It's nothing
Not on
like,
my face.
it's nothing like that. Yeah.
No,
And they don't
yeah.
use numbing for those, so
Yeah,
you'll
they
be good.
don't. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty. Yep.
So what do you got, Crystal, this weekend?
Just work.
Just
Thursday, I'm at the Huddle Nights bartending. And Sunday, David's. I know they have a live band there. I just don't remember which one it was, and my phone died.
You know if they're gonna put them inside or outside?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Last week we had Los Únicos,
Oh, that's right.
and they
How
were
did that
outside. It
go? It was good. It was packed.
It's
I
been
love
getting
seeing
very
people, so-
packed every Sunday now for the
Yeah.
tareadas. I can't even say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm inside during those behind the bar. So
That's
if y'all want to go out there,
How's your movie coming along? Is it coming out soon? Or?
It's going to be coming out this summer. Not sure what date.
Yeah.
But he's in the process of editing it.
Okay.
And he's adding a couple more scenes. I think that's why it's taking a little more longer.
Yeah.
Because he wants a certain amount of time.
Are you having to go back and like act in them, or you know what I mean?
Like the new scenes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
What is the movie
dang.
about?
It's called The Kids.
Mm-hmm.
The Kids is a group of homeless kids, I guess, like older. They're not like kids, but like maybe like. No, actually, I think they're grown up. They're older, but they've always been known as the kids.
Oh, okay.
So
That's kind of what they're called,
That's
or
just
what, how
how
they're
they're known in the
referenced.
streets as the kids.
Yeah.
And pretty much they're like just these druggies, and they go and they set people up. They kick doors in, rob them, and it's pretty much like the life in the streets. But at the end, well, I can't tell you the end, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, I
It
can't
gets
imagine.
good. Yeah.
Are you one of the kids?
I'm actually the main kid.
The main
the
kid?
girl, the
Oh,
one
okay.
that goes and knocks on the door and
Yeah.
hey, and then they of course you're like, I'm supposed to be like trying to, flirt
Set
with
'em
them
up.
or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. And
Yeah.
then once they open the door, the guys come behind me and
Yeah.
kick in the door, and
I can't wait for it to come out.
it's
I
like
wanna
they
see it.
they set up mainly like the guys that they know they have all the money and the drugs and all.
Yeah, yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm familiar. I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
No, that's so
So-
cool. I can't wait for that to come out.
Yeah,
When
I
did
feel
you
like it's been a long time.
When did you say it'll probably be coming out?
This
it's gonna come
summer.
out this summer.
Cool. Are they
who's behind making the movie?
Danny from Smoke Beats.
Smoke weed.
It's called
Blanco.
oh my goodness, I just had a brain fart.
I hate when that
We
happens.
always for some reason when you're on live, it always
That
happens.
always happens. I hate that.
It's
Spit it out.
Smoke
say
Beats.
it.
I know we've talked about it
It
before.
has a name. Yeah.
he has a Smoke Beats. He has a studio. He does the producing with the music and all that. But he also has his film. I think it's called. I don't know. I want to say if I'm gonna say it wrong.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
It's bad something entertainment, but it's his filming part.
Yeah. Cool.
A big shout out to Steve, Carlos, Ryan, Dante.
Dante.
There's quite a bit of them on there. I just can't see them all for some reason.
I know mine don't come up. I just stopped trying.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But so we talked about starting up businesses and all that stuff.
Entrepreneurship.
And then I know here locally, they still are on the search for the Caleb kid. The Caleb kid has
It's
not.
been a month and 2 months.
It'll be 2 months in May 4th.
Wow.
He went missing March 4th. I know that they've been doing I know that the searches are off. The people that came in, they volunteered from San Antonio, they're no longer searching no more. The ones from New Braunfels, they're no longer searching no more. I don't know how or what or when you stop searching or how that works, but I mean they put a lot of hours, a lot of time, and a lot of effort into trying to find him. But I mean, there's been it's kind of silly because there's an actual Facebook that actually says Caleb for missing Caleb or something like that. I don't remember exactly the name on it, but and there's some people that go on there and like
they're just being silly on
they say some crazy stuff that you would be like, why would you say that? Like why would you do that? You know, y'all guys, you know, just keep a lookout. I mean, you know, always positive vibes, and hopefully, you know.
In that case, guys, if you don't have anything nice to say or productive to say, just kind of keep it to yourself, man.
Especially in that circumstance, for sure.
Very sensitive.
Yeah,
They don't understand that it could happen to them too.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, like, I guess they don't realize that, like, there's the family.
Yeah, they're people. These are people. They're you know what I mean, like somebody's son, somebody's brother.
Yeah.
But
And
somebody does know something, because like the UFOs just didn't come zooming off. You know?
Well,
somebody knows something.
There were too many people around him during that time.
it's a college, you know. Those kids are out there, you know what I mean? Somebody's seen something.
And that's a pretty busy intersection, even at the time that it's supposed to happen. There's always cars.
Yeah. And there was a major wreck at that time too.
Wow.
There was a major wreck that happened at the same time. It's crazy. I don't know. That being said, I don't know if y'all look at it, but I'm in the crime world, watching the crimes and go out there and see all the stuff going on. So my TikTok yesterday, I actually went out to a scene in Flower Bluff yesterday, Retta Street, Retta,
RETTA, Retta.
yeah, Retta Street, and it was for a family violence. Something was going down. Their kid going crazy. He started bashing out the windows on the car. He did have a crowbar, which is considered a weapon. Great job to the officers out there for using non-lethal and taking him down. As I was recording it, I'm thinking, you know, this is an older kid. I mean, this is an older person, because he literally bashed out every single window. And at the end, it was like 14 years old, 13 years old. I mean, terrible. Hopefully, you know, he gets some help out there. I don't know if y'all seen this, but on Facebook, there was a vehicle that was stolen out of Kingsville. The vehicle was stolen out of Kingsville. The lady goes and posts the vehicle saying, hey, this vehicle was stolen. The vehicle's out there. The lady who posted it puts it out there, you know, it's stolen if you see it. Well, the people who stole the vehicle go on the post and say, you know, you know, look,
I have your vehicle.
Yeah, I have your vehicle. They're snapping, showing them all drinking, driving, you know, and all kinds of stuff, and calling her out. I ain't, you know, afraid of you, and why are you scared of me now? And so
why?
Right, exactly.
Somebody she knew?
No,
it didn't seem like it from the comments and all that. Like,
yeah, I mean, she put on there like, why do you have my vehicle? Why don't you just bring me back my vehicle? And she's like, oh, you had the, you know, the guts to go on here and post it, but you ain't gonna come back over here to me. And it's like all over Facebook. I believe it was shared like 5,000 times.
Remember that one that was coming from Odom?
Yeah.
And they're like, we're in the car. And then once they got into a record, like, please don't shoot me.
Yeah.
Well, but what's more crazy is there's a girl on there, and the girl is posting, you know, all this stuff. She's saying, you know, like, whatever, you know, I don't care. I'm not afraid to go to jail. I'm not. Well, the guy who actually stole the car goes on there and posts, hey, delete this, man. You're gonna get me busted.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what's wrong with you? And she's all like,
He's like,
oh,
you're incriminating us.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
and she puts on there,
Facebook
oh,
monsters.
she puts on there. Now you're scared. Why are you scared now, fool? But
You stole
it's
the car,
on
now you're scared.
Facebook.
Yeah.
It's literally like you could.
Screenshots.
Yeah.
Everybody
With-
has
with
screenshots
That
of
was
it
a,
now. Yeah.
an even dumber move. You're
Yeah.
you're telling her you're gonna incriminate us, so you're ratting yourself out. Why
Yeah.
don't
Well,
you message
no,
her
no.
privately and
Right,
tell
right.
her, hey, don't do that. You're gonna so they don't
No,
know they're
the
connected.
video is actually like, hey, Ray
Like in
Ray,
the car.
hey,
Oh, I love
Crystal,
that.
hey, hey, Sylvia, da, 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 and they're like passing around and
car.
stuff
In
and
the
guns and
car.
like,
Yeah.
you know, they're like doing the whole work. They're like,
Yeah, but if,
you know,
if he messaged it, they're like, oh, that's the one that's in the video. Click it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No.
Do it on a private message.
and then I believe the girl got arrested. I believe they pulled over the car. They arrested the.
I didn't even know the
Middle of the day.
outcome. I just saw like the
Yeah, well, I saw
juicy part.
I saw that
Right.
they arrested him and they did all that. And then the guy goes on there and, well, a lot of people are saying, you know, hey, you're just going to end up like your parents. I guess some people know who she is and everything.
Wow.
And she's like, I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all know you're saying all this stuff. But I would say probably 14
Yeah.
14 years old,
Yeah, all
13
of
years old.
them between 14
Wow.
Man,
16
those kids are
ones.
wild.
Yeah.
And I
That's
mean,
scary.
if you go through the Facebook and she's
And they're
like,
usually on something
yeah, well,
Yeah.
well
Yeah.
check this
Well,
out.
they were
Th-
like doing drugs
like
in
bars
the video.
and
Yeah, well,
And
she,
stay
tuned next
they
week
have
for
their
idiots
they have
who
their
popping
their
pills.
rifle inside the video. They're like, why are you posting it? Why don't you come see me? And they're like, you know, they're holding their thing, and that was just insane. I'm
That's
like,
insane.
wow, that's crazy.
God dang
But
it.
yeah, I mean, it's crazy out there now these days. I mean, it's, you know, there's been a lot in Corpus. Yesterday was another one, a pedestrian hit by a vehicle. Guys, y'all need to be careful with those pedestrians. They are walking. I know it's dark out there. I know it's, you know, there's some spots that are not lit up. Be extra cautious, man. You know, those little spots that you drive during the day and it says there's a stop sign that says, you know, they're walking in this area. Take an extra little step, you know, stop, you know, slow down there, guys, because that I didn't check the status on him, but I don't think it looked good.
And it kind of
Yeah.
works both ways, Scott. I
Yeah,
was
I was gonna say that.
taking my daughter to school yesterday on 3 different spots. They were maybe 15 feet away from a crosswalk, and they're
Oh, yeah.
crossing.
Yeah.
they're jaywalking.
I'm thinking to
Mm-hmm.
myself, man, that a little 15 steps, you could have used the crosswalk.
Yeah.
Probably could have saved your life if you were to be hit. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's kind of it's a two-way street. You got to
Yeah.
look out for pedestrians, and pedestrians, you got to just cross where the
Look both
crosswalk
ways.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
yeah,
both ways. Do it right. Because, like, as a driver, I feel like we're more cautious at the crosswalk. Once we pass it, we're like, okay, we're good. We don't really think about it. And then they go and, you know, dash out in front of us. It's like, gosh.
Or they think they
Yeah.
can. They're like, oh, it's not coming that fast. They
Yeah.
think they can.
Yeah.
I can make
no,
it.
just
Yeah,
I
th-
wait till it's clear.
They don't gauge it. Yeah.
You see, but I will tell you though, here, like the way you're saying right there, it's daylight. I mean, you can actually see them out there. Over here, like in front of the Walmart, where that accident was yesterday on Morgan.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The other one on Ayers. Like, drive down there right now. Like, just drive down there, and it is dark. I mean, they try putting this.
But I'm sure they see those headlights.
The who?
The pedestrians.
pedestrian.
So
They
we're
they
saying,
have
like,
the right of way right there.
what do
Oh,
you
they're
mean?
in their
There-
crosswalk.
They're
they
they're
do.
they're
They
in
do.
the crosswalk. They're in the crosswalk. But you,
But
if-
I know I'm still gonna make sure that the car's not. What if they don't see me? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm
Well,
gonna
no,
make sure they
I mean
pass.
I understand that,
You
and
know what I mean?
that's
Like,
that's understandable. But the whole deal is,
crosswalk or not.
I'm walking across, and for some reason you should not be going past.
and they
you
know
know,
it's dark. What if they
Yeah.
don't see
Mind
me?
the speed limit, which
Yeah.
that goes to you, Scott.
It's cool too.
He's a speeder. I drive under the
No,
speed limit.
no,
so.
but I will.
He's like, you're incriminating us.
No, I would.
Shut up.
I would be honest though, like in the crosswalk. I mean, in the speed limit in those crosswalks that I've like took focus. Like, okay, this spot right here
Yeah.
in front of the AutoZone. When you drive home in a little bit, when you pass by the AutoZone, just kind of like
Think about it.
think about it when you're driving up to it, and you're gonna see like, holy, you can hit somebody. I promise you. And out of the wrecks that have happened in that area, they haven't made it. None of them. None of them have made it. Now, a different story, the freeway.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
Different story.
my goodness.
Walking
Yeah.
across, I went to one about 2 weeks ago. He was walking across the freeway. It wasn't good.
It's a no-no.
Yeah, that's never a good
Yeah.
idea.
You got somebody on there? You want to read? Do you got those or no?
I don't. It doesn't come on.
I think it's on
My
the.
phone's dead.
I think
usually
it's on
can
the
see it,
TikTok
but-
one.
Okay, let me look. One more time.
There's like a lot of comments on there, but
TikTok.
Wait, do I go on to TikTok?
not TikTok, on the Atomic Talk one.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Who's actually messaging?
Who's on there?
It's Rick.
Identify
Who are you?
yourself.
Rick. Hey, I know that your friend, the one that usually comes on here, what's her name?
Janie?
Jane. That's probably her.
Okay, we have Beth Donwell Aiken. I probably said
Now
that
you
wrong.
found? Yeah, we did those
Shauna
already.
Bayer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy Gilman.
Did you say Shorty Bay?
She's commenting?
Get to the Rick one.
No, that's it. That's all it shows me. Just 3
Update it
posts.
because there's more on there. There's a lot more on there.
I see that it's like a
Oh,
bunch of
yeah.
views, but it doesn't give
Mario
me
Ortiz.
Yeah,
What do
there's
you have, Riri?
Nope.
there's that. It's Janie that's on there.
your friend.
Yeah, but
Your
yeah.
person.
So
Yeah.
just
Monica
just
Reyes is on there.
Monica.
just be extra cautious, guys, whenever you're going across those. I mean, I'm not saying that you drive crazy or nothing like that, but just be extra cautious on them. I mean, the school zones,
Yeah, that's a given.
you those kids can
No,
jot out
it
at any
says
time
Janie.
because
Hey, that's right.
They're quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember where we were at, but I was going through like a parking lot, and this kid just like ran across. I was like, "Was that a kid?"
Yeah.
And
Or a cat.
my truck's like my truck's higher, so like I mean, I could have like ran him over. It was pretty
Yeah.
close to it, but I mean, I was going really slow, so that's a good thing.
That time.
Yeah,
that
but
time. That one time.
anything else? Anything else you want to chat
I
about?
don't think so. Just come out and meet me and say hi and
And what time was it from again?
4 to 6.
4 to 6. 4 to
Maybe
6.
question myself there. Yeah, 4 to 6.
I do it on purpose. I see where your brain was going over
Yeah.
here. I said, I'm bring it back this way. Yeah, so 4 to 6, and this is going to be, what was the address?
5520 Everhart.
5520
Next to
Everhart,
Kiko's.
next to the Kiko's. And,
Hey, did you know they're making another Kiko's?
yep,
Right here in
Kiko's,
Alameda.
Kiko's Part 2.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's right by my house.
And somebody posted it. They're opening up like really, really soon. Somebody just posted it on there. I don't know who did it.
Carlos.
Carlos will know. Carlos been checking the info on it. Carlos will know. Yeah, but
He's already there. He's waiting.
It's first in line.
He's all live.
so I know I'll be showing up over there this Saturday, 4 to 6. We'll actually be back by 2:00 already. So
Yeah.
yeah, we got perfect timing.
Dude, you
Hey.
know what was crazy, Scott? Did you see the gas prices go up like 30 cents overnight the
my
other day?
God.
What? No, I haven't put gas yet.
He's all
I'm like at 18 miles on my truck right now.
Oh, I did see that. It was
30
already dinging,
cents,
right?
man. It was like 280 something, and then the next morning was like 335 or something.
336.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
I was
coming
like,
down a little
what?
bit now, man, but that's just an insane
You remember when
spike.
gas was 98 cents?
I
a
do remember
gallon?
that. I
Yes, I'm
actually used to
old.
work when I was like 18. I used to work at Circle K.
I've
And
never
I sold gas for like 69
Get a
cents,
fill up for
79
like
cents.
$6.
For real.
I've never seen gas that cheap.
Yeah.
The cheapest I've ever saw was like 149, 159.
No. Mm-mm.
I wasn't driving at that
I
time.
spent $20 a week on gas, and I would just drive everywhere. And go
$20 a month.
Yeah.
Imagine.
everywhere.
Hey, did you see? I don't know if y'all saw it, but Tesla decided to pull all their trucks and stop. They laid off like a lot of people today.
I was hearing something about that.
Yeah, they laid them.
What do you mean pull off trucks? Like they stopped making the trucks?
I don't know. The trucks are all lined. They're showing videos of the big old long line of the Cyber trucks
Mm-hmm.
in Austin. That's along the building, along the Tesla building.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, a lot of them. And most of the employees, some of them said that they showed up to work, put their badge to the thing, and it said, "Can't come. It's
Oh, wow.
expired."
That's rough.
And then other ones saw that they couldn't log in to check their hours and stuff, and they said, "Oh, maybe I have to change the password on it." They're doing some kind of thing, and it says, "As of today, your 2 days ago was your last day. of working, we will contact you within 48 hours to do what is it called?
Like offboarding or something like that.
Yeah, they're going to help them out still.
Like a pension package type of thing.
Yeah, that's what they said, a pension package on it. So yeah, Tesla, I don't know what's going on with Tesla, but
That's so sad.
that's because I
That's
just
a rough way to learn that you don't have a job anymore.
I know, that's
Trying to
horrible.
clock
I
in.
would
It's like,
oh
no.
my God, I would.
yeah, they said that they were at
I
the
would freak
door
out.
and they told them that no, you no longer work here. They're like, yeah, but then
Oh,
several
yeah.
people showed up and that they were like that. I know that I believe there's a Tesla building here, right, or something.
So like in Robstown, right? Or
I think it's in Robstown.
yeah.
But is it an actual
You
Tesla
talking about
building?
Tesla, the
car.
cars that drive by themselves. Wasn't there one right next to Wienersitz on Caroline?
Oh, that's a dealership.
No,
but
that-
he's in
Oh,
like
an
a
actual-
No,
a
the manufacturing.
manufacturer.
Yeah, like where they're
Where they
manufacturing.
build them and stuff.
Well, I'm have to look more into what's going on with it, but as of from what I've seen so far, a lot of people posting that they showed up to work and their cards weren't working. They showed up to they tried logging in.
That's so
They
sad.
was disabled and like so. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that, but
Yikes.
I would freak out.
that's a wild one right
It's
there.
a tough one.
What you got, Ray Ray? I see you looking over there.
I'm actually
Messaging
you
his
you
boo
you
thing.
brought that up, and there's a guy who's been trying to reach out on Facebook. He goes by the name of Reeve Musk.
Reeve Musk.
Okay.
Yeah.
No relation.
Is he offering you a job to work at Tesla?
No, it's just like he does all this online kind of business tutorials and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
I was just thinking, is he related?
To Elon.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. I
How
mean,
can he
a lot
introduce us?
of those are fraud, though. You got to be careful with those. With my TikTok that I do the videos and everything
He's
like
got
that.
the little blue check mark. That's why I kind of figured.
Oh, the verified.
Yeah.
I've never even seen
Did
that.
you hear about
Yeah.
the owner of Amazon wanting to get rid of TikTok? Like he's fighting to get rid of, like to take TikTok down because
Really?
of the TikTok shop. So you know
Well,
how
it's cutting
Amazon.
into
Oh,
his
that's
money.
his. Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think he's something with the Tesla too. There's a link
Yeah.
there with him and Tesla.
They're all linked. It's called
Yeah.
money.
That TikTok shop's like real. They got really cheap stuff.
They do. But one time I ordered off of it and I never got my stuff.
For real.
Well, because you didn't go through the right thing.
I guess like you have to go to, like if you see that
Okay,
they're
the
selling
first
something.
time I ordered from TikTok, I never got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Second time I got it. So I was like, okay.
So apparently there's a way, like if they're selling, if they're selling something, then you have to go to the shop
To the
and order it
actual-
from there, as opposed to just clicking
Yeah.
on their thing. Or
No,
whatever. And that's what I did. I just clicked
no,
on their
because
thing.
mine
to the actual
mine are
shop.
actual valid. Mine are my samples that I show that I post on there.
Yeah.
Those are valid. I mean, mine sell like
I
all
don't
day
know.
long. So
I just never ordered from there again. Amazon, yes, all the time, but TikTok, I'm like,
my
I got scammed with Hey Dudes, but on Facebook.
hey dudes.
on Facebook.
Oh, I would never
when
order
Hey
from
Yeah,
Dudes
there's
is
a
back.
lot
anymore.
of like
That's so
websites
scary.
that
Fake
are
stuff.
not real.
And they look so
They're-
legit.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you know,
well, I was
like-
even getting notifications like your package will be in 2 days.
Oh yes, my
Your
dad did that.
package will be in 48 hours, and I'm
funny.
waiting.
My
and
dad
waiting.
ordered a guitar, like a nice, maybe like an 800 guitar. He got it for like $150, and I'm like, Dad, if it's too good to be true, it's probably
It's
too good to be true.
But did it come in? Or?
No, and it was showing
ukulele.
it gave him the tracking number.
Yes.
It was a baby.
They had a
From San
tracking
Antonio,
number, all
the
that.
Market Square.
That
It
is
showed it was
crazy.
delivered, all that, nothing.
So I'm
ever.
gonna call
Okay.
Sylvia out on this one.
Okay.
Sylvia, one time
Uh-oh.
we're there, and I don't remember. I think I was like on the road somewhere, and Sylvia sends me a screenshot. She's all, "I'm ordering a whole bunch of them. Do you want any of them?" And I'm all like, "What is it?" And she sends me a screenshot. It's James Avery, and it's the gold necklaces or the gold bracelets,
Yeah.
and they're like 80% off right now. You could buy them for $40. She's
Too
on.
good to be
Do you think it's legit? I already got 8 of them inside the in the basket. And it says like sell ends in 1 minute and 22 seconds.
has
And she's
a-
like,
like
"Do
a
I order?
timer.
Do I order or not? Do I order?" I said, "Call James Avery real quick and ask him." And she calls, and they're all like, "Ma'am, everybody's calling us
Never,
about
yeah.
that. We would never sell it at $40. There's no way we're gonna give 80% off." And Sylvia's all like, "Never mind, I'm not gonna buy them." I'm all, "No, you're not gonna buy them because they're not real."
Maybe just one to see. Maybe just one.
We'll just try it out.
Yeah, but no,
I'm
I
bad.
I remember that day though. That was crazy.
He's like,
So
don't do that.
crazy.
Online
Don't do it.
shopping is just too easy now. Like
It's so amazing though.
It's fun, but it's.
I get it packages.
I do
like
Shein
Amazon
a lot.
packages every day, and my husband's like, "What did you order?" I'm like, "It's a write-off for the studio. Don't worry about it."
I'm like, I don't remember.
It's real easy
Half
when,
the time
when
I
you're on
don't. Yeah.
TikTok
I know.
because every other thing that you're watching, somebody's trying to sell something, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
like something really cool.
and I don't mind.
Stop talking about people that sell stuff on TikTok.
I'm
If I
not
see it
cool.
on
I'm
I'm
not
saying
cool
it's
enough
cool.
for
It's
TikTok.
really-
If I
don't
see it
have
on TikTok, I'll go search it on Amazon and order it from Amazon.
Why?
Yeah.
I just
That's
Like,
a good
because
idea.
Amazon like
No.
There you go.
can get it the
that's
next
what I'm
day.
gonna do.
yeah, you can get it the next
Yeah,
day.
real.
remember your
It's
coffee
free
stir? She
shipping.
ordered it from Amazon.
Like
It's
TikTok,
legit.
they had like those nice
Okay,
those-
some people make a living off of TikTok, guys. You know, why would y'all do that to us? I mean, why would you do that to them?
Because y'all
Yeah,
didn't send
us,
us
I
my
mean
stuff.
them. Right?
Mine is legit. If you go to mine and you
there's
click
some
on
that
it,
like they have really good deals, but it's like if you, it's this is usually like one of those outfits that they promote with those things that slim you down. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
wearing. I got
they're-
that one on my video.
Because I have it on right now. They're usually like $22. Well, you can get it right now, period of time for $6.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, but the shipping's like $14.95 unless you spend more
It
than
comes out to
$20.
See, I don't even
It's
get
like,
that
yeah.
far.
I just want one. I don't
Yeah.
want to order
I
two.
just see
like-
where they're like, sorry to the women that paid $40, but it's on sale for $6. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Oh my
and then it all adds up to 40 after the
Yeah.
shipping.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, "Oh, man, you have to buy 3.
Yeah, I didn't even know it had shipping like that. The stuff that I have on there, I have verified and I have
You
guaranteed
can
them.
get free
He's
shipping
like, "Let
if,
me
you,
clear
if it's
this
more than
up. Let me-"
$20.
No, I
like
need
that.
to clear this up because this is people are actually go to my TikTok and go and order them off of there.
I just do Amazon and Shein. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
Amazon
bad.
if
How
I
about
want it
Temu?
tomorrow, Shein
Have
if
you
I
ordered
want
from
it next
Temu?
year.
I have.
No.
Yeah. I have
From
Is it
where?
pretty good?
Temu.
Temu. I've heard a lot about it.
You've
I
ordered
like
from
it
there.
better than
No,
Shein.
I
Well,
just
they
got
have
like
it-
I know my
free
sisters
stuff,
have.
and then I just never ordered.
They had that Super Bowl commercial and they pronounced it differently. Did you see
that's
that?
right.
What did they? How did they
I
say?
have been disappointed with
I don't
Temu though.
remember.
Sometimes, like
Temu.
in the picture, it looks all. Get it? It's like this big. I'm like, really? No wonder. It was so cheap.
Yeah. When have I
It
been in
was
this
a-
situation before?
Doll
I know I've
shoes.
seen I know I've seen like
Happen
DJ
again,
lights
happen
I've been
again.
wanting to
Damn
buy, but I don't.
You gotta like
I'm
make sure you
scared.
look at the description. Look at
Yeah.
the
The
measurements,
reviews and
all
everything.
that.
Yeah,
Scott's done that before.
You can
ordered
get some good
something on
stuff up
Amazon.
there. Yeah.
What did you
I-
order on Amazon? And it was like you thought it was gonna be like a big thing.
Oh, okay. So you know the way you get the aluminum trays, like for the enchiladas
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah.
for
Casseroles or
like casseroles
whatever.
and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So Sylvia goes to HEB all the time, and she's all like, she buys 3 or 4 of them. So whenever we cook or barbecue or whatever, so I'm all like, you know what? I'm gonna go on Amazon and see if I can find them a better
In a
deal.
bulk or something.
Yeah.
And I go on there, and it was like 50 of them. No, it's like 100 of them
Yeah.
for like $40 or something like that. I was like, yeah, I'm ordering it. So I ordered it, and I'm all excited waiting for it to come in. I tell her, I said, hey, they should be here today. And she's all like,
He's
what
like,
is
don't
it?
buy anymore
Yeah,
because they're coming in.
They're like
Yeah.
the size of little ashtrays.
They're worse than that.
They're single
They're-
serve enchilada
yes.
containers.
Little tiny thing.
So what I used them
You're
for
making
was ketchup.
cupcakes.
Ketchup.
You could fill up
Dips,
ketchup
yeah.
like they were like little tiny little things. I was like, oh my god, I got hustled
I'm
on
like,
this
what,
one.
what am I supposed to do with this? What the hell?
Knowing Scott, he's gonna look and be like, okay, what I could do something with
For
these.
real, like
I'll
he's
make
all,
something.
how can I sell these?
What can I promote 'em
Yeah,
as?
For real. That
Jello
was so
shots,
funny,
Jello
though.
shots.
Yeah.
He was all sad. He was like, damn it.
They got me. Yeah.
He's all, I'm gonna write a letter.
But then again, with Amazon, I mean, I could have just shipped it back. To be
Yeah.
honest.
They
We
yeah,
made
it's
use
really
of
easy to return.
That's what I
stuff.
like with Amazon. is
Yeah.
Their return is so easy.
Yeah, I agree.
How
they
easy?
give you your money back right away. As soon as the UPS scans it, boom, your money's back. in
We're
your
not
account.
sponsored by Amazon, but Amazon, if you want to sponsor us,
But hi.
Right? I swear I won't shop Temu no more.
TikTok.
my bad.
TikTok.
Y'all-
That's
y'all-
you.
Just
That's
kidding,
not
just
me.
Honestly, y'all are gonna get me kicked off of TikTok.
Dang it. My bad.
They're probably gonna stop me from even selling on there anymore.
We'll edit the video later.
Yeah, I bet you on the they're gonna tell me they're gonna send me like a
They're like, what the
violation
hell are
or
you
something.
doing? What the heck?
They're probably gonna send me a violation on it.
Sorry, we're not
it-
affiliated.
It happens.
Oh, because
I
we're
don't
on
know him.
TikTok, right?
Yeah.
We're
Well,
on TikTok right now.
yeah. But the issue is I'm
He's a content creator on TikTok. And
for
so he
the
sells.
for the samples and everything like that. So whenever I do try every single one of them out before I post them on there, and they sell like crazy. They sell amazing on there, but y'all might have just ruined my
What
sales.
is it that you're selling?
I have. I
Tell
don't
us
sell
more.
nothing.
Tell us more.
I don't. I have I had the dog shampoo, which was a really
Pressa loved, and I
yeah.
loved it too.
Pressa.
Not that I used it.
No, wait,
she
hold
ended
on.
up
Hold
with
on, let me clarify. Hold on.
She
hold
liked
on.
it so much she ended up with a tattoo.
Yeah.
So it comes with the sprayer and has like a little scrubber. You spray them, and then you spray her, and it actually has a cloth to wipe her down all her hairs and everything. She stayed for the
What
whole
is it, like a
bath.
conditioner?
It's a conditioner and shampoo. The smell of it was like a real citrus, like
Yeah,
a
that's what
real.
I say. The reason I liked it, not that I tried it out.
Your hair does look better
The
though.
reason I liked it is because
Silky
It's a
smooth.
glow.
I'm like,
It does
really,
glow.
I'm like really sensitive to smells, and so anytime he buys stuff like that, like for the dogs, I'm like, okay, that's too strong, or you know what I mean. And that one was perfect, and I'm not trying to sell it or anything. It really was. It smelled really good. Like it smelled clean. It had clean smell.
And
It
then
was perfect. Click the link down there.
the spice rack. I got a spice rack that I
Oh,
I
is
got
that
on there.
what you had? I had seen you
Yeah, I put
post
it
it.
on-
I
on,
was like, why should you post? What is this?
Yeah, what's
And
going
then,
on? You didn't see that before? I should have
No, I
posted it
didn't.
before. It was like
Oh.
a mess.
I
Like
got a
all our
double
spices and
double
stuff.
And you
dog
know what I
leash.
thought you were posting is how they were labeled.
Yeah, I labeled them all. I almost
But
put them in
you're
alphabetical order.
posting
Almost.
the rack itself.
Just the organization.
That's
and
what you're selling,
and-
the rack itself?
Yeah, he's
With the
selling the-
stickers?
Well,
Scott.
you do
Well,
your own
it
stickers.
came with stickers, but I made
What's
my
a
own
rack?
labels.
I forget
Yeah.
it.
Whose rack?
The-
Who's rack?
Wait a
So
minute.
I also have the double dog leash. That's pretty cool because I walk both the
Nice.
dogs at night.
Double dog leash.
Yeah, it's one handle and then it has
It's for
it
dogs.
makes a Y
Okay.
for both
And
of
they
them.
have
That
to
one
walk
is for
together.
dogs, yeah.
It's for actual animals. Okay, it's not.
And then my milk, what is it called?
Frother.
Frother.
That, I can't
What's
say that.
that?
word.
And it actually works
You know,
really
when you make the cappuccinos, I don't know.
lattes.
Lattes.
To make like
What-
the
what
foam
are you
on
talking
top.
about? Yeah, the foam. Yeah.
It's actually really good, and I believe with my if you get it off my TikTok there, it comes out like $4.99, $3.99.
You know, I saw.
And you're shipping?
Yeah.
It's free shipping on it.
I saw an ad the other day or something that women were using it to mix their baby bottle
Yeah.
formula.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And that just like, why didn't I see that when I was
Yeah, when we
with
were
all my
back in the
kids?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I was 47,000 years old when I figured this out.
Right.
So
Today old.
Today,
so
yeah.
we are coming to an end, guys. It went by quick. It went by too quick, but we're coming to an end. And I just want to kind of thank you for coming on with us
Yes.
today.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you for
absolutely.
having
It
me.
was
Thank you.
great having you on here. I mean, your how do you say it? Your
vibe,
yeah,
and your
it's-
energy, and your
it's
talent.
so cool. I really liked being around you and hearing everything that you had to say. I learned a lot today. I might get my lips done soon,
There you
guys.
go.
Lip tint.
Saturday.
I'm gonna get the duck
Saturday-
lips.
Saturday when you go have snacks.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be out there
For the
For the
Saturday.
snacks, yeah.
I know Sylvia's gonna be scheduling.
Yeah, I want to get it
and-
done for sure.
And then I know the event is this Saturday. It's going to be off of Everhart 5520
20.
Everhart. It's going to be in the AC, guys. You come on in and meet her and her whole family. Great family there. They do she's going to be. I don't know. Would you be doing any there that time?
No, just kind of hanging out and
Like a
mingling,
meet and
and
greet
then
type of thing?
we'll have raffles for the First Friday program, so to raise money for them. So
Awesome. So we'll
lots of-
probably
lots
actually
of neat
donate
things for
something
that.
out
Yeah,
there
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
His dog shampoo.
Oh, you know what? How about that? Is our dogs allowed for this event Saturday?
Yeah, sure.
All right. She'll be
She's
coming
a
along with
service
it.
dog.
Yeah.
She's a good dog.
Yeah.
She might want to get
I
something
don't
done.
tattoo dogs. Let me go back to that. We don't.
Yeah, just so we're clear. Yeah. She
Yeah,
goes
so,
everywhere with Scott.
Also, it's going to be this Saturday, and then I forgot what the name of the girl that was going to be there.
Poppin' natural.
Oh,
Poppin'
about the
Natural.
lip. I want to do that. Yeah, I want to try
A
that.
mobile lip bar. Yeah.
Mhm.
What was your address
Create your
again?
own. 5520 Everhart Road.
Nice.
5520 Everhart Road, Poppin'
Pop It Natural.
Pop It Natural.
Natural.
I'll tell you, I'm bad with
He
names.
really is.
I'm like the worst person for names. Like I
Just remember
literally,
it's next to Kiko's.
yeah, next to
That's
Kiko's.
where I'm
Yeah,
at, next to
that's it.
Kiko's.
That's
yeah.
it.
And then they could schedule everything there. They could get everything done there.
Yeah.
I do really want to thank you for doing helping out for the 3D printing, the 3D
Areola
aerial
tattooing,
tattoos.
yeah.
I really do. I help with the local community here, and that's something big. And we'll be sending you some people that way.
Yeah,
I know that you got a good list right now, but some people will be reaching out to you. Then for the mammograms, it's the first Friday will be out there. The people will be out there that they can talk to and maybe schedule something there. And then I believe that's pretty much what we got. We will see them on the next one.
On the next one.
And the next one is
real quick. What is the 3D? Is it you're just putting you're making another
Areola?
So for a lot of women that have breast cancer, they have to have mastectomies, and so they don't have an areole or nipple.
Okay, so you
it's
create one.
Yeah.
Okay.
With tattooing, so it's just a visual 3D.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
And look it up; they look really real.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I had one to post on here, but I don't know what happened to it. Somehow, whenever we had our little technical difficulties in the beginning,
It got lost.
it kind of cleared some
in
stuff
the
off of
cloud.
mine.
Yeah.
It's in the
Yeah.
cloud.
But no, we really do appreciate you, and we appreciate I know you took some time away from your family right now to come be with
Appreciate
us. And once again, to all the people that watch us, we really thank y'all, Carlos, everybody that's on there right now. Janie, I know there's a whole bunch of them
I know. We
that
usually
I-
send the shout outs, but they weren't coming up.
yeah, they
so
weren't popping up on
sorry,
our.
guys.
Who do we
they
have
weren't
next
gener-
week?
We have
Is it Raul?
yes,
I
Raul
don't
Ayala.
We'll be next
Oh,
Tuesday.
yay.
Raul Ayala, a local
Musician.
artist
Singer.
that's here in Corpus Christi that's blowing up. Man,
Yeah.
Very talented guy.
he's
yeah.
amazing. He'll be here
18
next
years
Tuesday. And then the
he
next
18?
Tuesday after that, we'll have Zarin Gonzalez. Zarin Gonzalez in the
Zarin
house.
Gonzalez.
But yeah, guys, so we really do appreciate y'all. We do thank everybody for tuning in today. And we thank you once again.
Thank you.
Ray, everybody. Y'all
Thank you,
have a good
guys.
one. And we will see y'all later.
Adios. Go shop.